Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's McClung. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is what coaches love to see. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
With just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They're going to run the option. Has the first down and more. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first one. With the score, Tulane 7, Fresno State.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. Great cut. They whiff on him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dump off caught by the running back. In the clear at the 25. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Brings up second and goal.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The half. It's a QB sneak. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Fresno State.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway.
Set to advance on the play.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now, and he's brought down there.
Picks up 1. It's third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He's marked down at the 33. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's McClung. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Steps out of bounds at the 42. Now, a fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The punt team making their way on the field. The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Woo, catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, 13.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Green Wave will take over 1st and 10.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We'll get into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looks to the left, pass caught. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. To the air, it's McClung. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Trying to extend the play. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
3rd quarter of play. The score, Fresno State 14, Tulane 13.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He stopped him right at the 24.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
To throw, it's McClung. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down here for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
6th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's McClung. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Tulane. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Fresno State offense will take over on 1st and 10.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Brings up 4th down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. A running play called on 4th down. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
He hands it off from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Fresno State.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And this to almost certainly win the football game. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Green Wave will take over 1st and 10.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Well, you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.